The story of what occurred on the East Coast sugar plantation about 70 years ago is popularly known, and every year government and opposition pay their respect to the fallen heroes. The 5 men killed were Rambaran, Lal called Puran, Lal Bajikisun, Surge Bali called Duki, and Hari, all of whom lost their lives while on strike at plantation Enmore, east coast of Demerara in 1948. At a wreath-laying ceremony early Thursday morning, PPP executive member Irfan Ali called the event a significant milestone in the struggle for rights by Guyanese workers.
It was at this site that a pledge was made, a silent pledge, and that pledge was to protect the rights of workers. That pledge was to protect Guyana. That pledge was to protect freedom. That pledge was to work for a democratic country. And that was the pledge of Dr. Chedi Jagan and the People's Progressive Party at that time. I want to say to you that that pledge remains relevant even today. And the People's Progressive Party would want to send one message to all of Guyana, to the family, to workers all across this country, that we stand firm and committed to the task of securing the democratic gains that the People's Progressive Party brought to Guyana.
Assistant General Secretary of the Guyana Agricultural and General Workers Union, HASLIM SINGH, used the opportunity to remind of the current state of affairs of the country's sugar industry.
In terms of sugar, the talk that sugar was too big to fail, or sugar will never die, or we will fix sugar, heard boisterously during the 2015 campaign, have been replaced by silence or other heart-rending tunes and callous actions. It is indeed upsetting that this approach has been taken, especially recognizing that it was unnecessary in the first place, and there were good and real possibilities to overcome the difficulties in the sugar industry. The Gawu must reiterate its dismay that decisions for the sugar industry were implemented without any sort of socio-economic assessment concluded.
Former Prime Minister Samuel HINDS called on all workers to unite and close the ranks against what he called an onslaught in order of the struggles waged by the Enmore Martyrs.
Let us use the example of where we were in 1948 when these 5 comrades gave up their lives, and let us see that we were able to struggle and work for better things, and let us also resolve that at this moment we would not give in, but we would be challenged. We would be challenged to work for a better day for ourselves and for all of Guyana.
The government will on Saturday host the official Enmore Martyrs Day commemoration event at the Enmore Martyrs Monument from 16 hours. A wreath-laying ceremony will be held at the Larapentier Cemetery Saturday morning. Reporting from the Larapentier Cemetery, my name is ROYDEN James, HGP Nightly News.